Well, it's probably been down a mark on the last couple of years, and I suppose it's obvious, it's a hard thing to maintain the momentum that they've been and the level that they brought the game to. So how do you keep improving? Okay, all the other counties are coming back up, coming to their level, and Kilkenny may be on the way down a bit. I know they freshen up the team on a regular basis, but I think the setup and the approach that they have in place now. Makes that the way they play the game and the whole setup helps Kilkenny to win, and they have a great setup in the county where they play the club matches. As, so when Brian Cody's team are not training, they're playing club matches, which is just the equivalent as training session. It's great. It's great for Kilkenny supporter at the moment, and long may it last. But the last 10 years have been just great. I'm impressed with Tipperary, and I think Tipperary have a fantastic chance going into the final because they have the players on the pitch that can actually deliver the goods. And Noel McGrath, corner forward, is a big find. Very talented, and that's what you need. You always are going to need that extra little forward from that comes out there and can get the vital scores. And I think Tip all round are a well balanced side. They'll be every bit as fit as Kilkenny and physically as Kilkenny. And the league final, I think if you go back to the league final, that was the benchmark to how this game would be played. And both teams went at each other, hell for leather in all aspects. And I think it has the makings of a great game. And the old rivalry thing between I thought Kilkenny that day in Thurles wouldn't let themselves be beaten by Tip. It just meant they weren't going to let Tip beat them. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great match, and I hope Kilkenny come out and make history. The 1991 was the last occasion that they met, and I was fortunate enough to be playing that day, and it was a beautiful day. And I knew going out in the pitch that day that was going to be my last match, and I said I was going to enjoy the day for what it was, because I think a lot of players go through their careers and the tension of the matches and that. So I have great memories of the parade that day and watching Kilkenny were on the hill that day, and fantastic colour, the black and amber, and on a sunny day I think the black and amber just shows up so well, and it was just great, and it's a memory I'll cherish for life. And we lost, but we played very well, and we were very happy about that, and as we were underdogs coming into the game, and when I look back and think back about it, I think we could have won the game on the day. I think every time you play, you think you're going to win, and you look at how you lost it more so than winning it. And I suppose it's fortunate to have won, but we were beaten in '87 against Galway as well, and it's another final I believe we could have won. I know Kilkenny people will come across as arrogant maybe about this, but I suppose that's the mentality. You feel you can win every match that you play in, and I think that emits itself through the team. We'd be hoping that the bench won't be tested in the All Ireland, and that that the 15 that are picked on the team will be doing the business. Underage structure is very good. They're winning minors and they're winning under 21s at regular intervals. And I think hurling has a pride of place in Kilkenny. It's unchallenged by all the other sports. We have a free run at it, and I think we're maximising the potential that's in the county. I've lived in Bray for the last 30 years, and I'm always looking back at Kilkenny. I suppose I'm a little bit more, and I see the problems that other counties have in relation to running a football championship along with a hurling championship. And then in the lesser counties, all the kids want to play all the sports because unfortunately, hurling, say, in Wicklow wouldn't be the most popular game in the world, and the opportunities are there. But in Kilkenny, they're so focused. They're focused on hurling, and if you're born in Kilkenny, you're born to hurl.